You know you're only one step away from actually really changing your life. I was scrolling on social media and I was just scrolling through the videos. Like, you know how you like click one video and then you click the next and then the next and you're just trying to like binge content and you're just like trying to find something like stimulating and you're just like on your daily grind of binging content. Bro, I stumbled across one video which really changed my life. So imagine that one video could be this right now for you. You clicked on this video, bro. Understand that you can actually change your life with just one video. Like, imagine, I've only recently noticed this, right? It's just the first initial domino that has to fall for all of the consequent dominoes to fall. Like, think about it. If I just knock over this one domino, it will ripple and it will knock on the next one and the next one and the next one. What this is actually showing is always just links back to momentum, right? You gain momentum in one thing and you keep it going and you'll make progress and you'll keep making progress. So the way that you actually stumble across self-improvement, you've watched all of these self-improvement YouTubers, they've told you their daily routines, they've told you do this, they've told you do that, but it never worked. Why? Because you just don't take the first step. You watch all of these videos thinking that it's productive, but you don't even take the first step. You hear about, for example, you hear about meditation. When have you actually sat your ass down and started to meditate? When? Like, you've not once sat down and meditated. Look, bro, honestly, it does not take that much time or effort to actually start self-improvement. You can start self-improvement as we speak right now. Like, I don't know if you know that. Like, you can stare into my eyes right now. Look, you can start self-improvement right now. You don't have to like create the most optimal plan for the gym, for calisthenics, for push-up, the most optimal workout routine, the most optimal sleep routine, the most optimal study routine. You don't need any of that. You are waiting for the perfect moment when it will never come, bro. The perfect moment will never come. So that's what you need to realize. I made this video just for you to realize that, bro, you just need to do the work. You need to have you ever done that, bro? Have you ever actually just, you've heard about something and you've never actually tried it? You've never actually tried it. You've never actually sat down to meditate. You've never actually sat down to go study. You know, you're trying to find the best ways to like I'm trying to think. You're trying to find the best ways to do things, but you're not even doing it. The phrase that I think of is the perfect action. Wait, what? Perfect inaction is better than imperfect action. So if your action is flawed, if your action is objectively not the best, not the most optimal you could do, that's still better than you doing nothing and just watching video after video after video, trying to like figure out how to actually make progress. You know, like the best way to actually make progress in life. And like, bro, I've made so much progress. Like, bro, my track is looking good nowadays. Like, honestly, bro, it's because I just started the first step. I just started to meditate. I started to meditate consistently. You know, I'll be honest. My meditation practice has been on and off, right? But only recently, like I've got back onto it, like on and off, as in like I meditate every single day, like without fail. But the way it's on and off is basically sometimes I meditate at this time, and sometimes I meditate at another time, and then it's like it fluctuates every day, and that's not what that's what you don't want. You know, like you want to meditate at the same time every single day. Why? Because it builds a habit. Imagine your brain is like this thing that is like a program, and you're telling it to do this, execute this instruction, right? And you're telling it different instructions every day. It's not going to be able to form a pattern. You know, if my brain gets used to, okay, he wakes up at 7:30 and he meditates for this amount of time, and then he does this action and this action, and then he brushes teeth, and then he goes down to weigh himself, and then he eats. Like, it's the same routine every single day, so I follow it without fail. This is how consistency is built. It's built on routine. It's built on habits. How do you form habits? Is basically, this is called habit stacking. Like, I don't know if you read Atomic Habits, but in the book he states that when you stack habits together, it's so incredibly easy. Like, it's like, bro, you do one habit and then you do the next habit and then you do the next habit and then you do one after another and you just do all of the habits. That's what happens. It's because of momentum. It gives you momentum. You do one habit. For example, I wake up and I meditate. And straight after I meditate, I go journal because I have the momentum from meditation. And then I carry that trend forward, you know? Like, I go from meditation to journaling to reading to stretching to cold showers. And then I just do all of my habits one after another. It's like boom, 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 boom. You tick off every single box and that makes you feel incredible. That makes you feel more productive than everyone else. Imagine you wake up earlier than everyone else and you've ticked off all of the boxes while people are still asleep. Imagine how that would make you feel. Now, honestly, I'm not waking up early right now. That's because I'm in a routine of optimizing my sleep. But before, I was waking up early and I would study. I would tick off my deep work before everyone woke up. That is how you make progress. You make progress through momentum. You make progress by doing small things repeatedly. It's not about like doing the big work task yet. It's not about doing the big workout yet. It's not about like studying for 2 hours, 3 hours. It's not about like recording content. It's not about doing these big endeavors. It's about starting, bro. It's about like doing the first thing. It's about doing the 1 second, bro. If you sat down right now and you did 1 second of meditation, like you closed your eyes and you took a deep breath. That is more progress than you've made this entire week. You have not meditated this entire week. That's progress. What you fail to realize is you need to make progress. You need to meditate for 1 second and then 2 seconds and then 3 seconds and then it compounds into 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1 hour. Like, bro, you have no idea. It's because of the snowball effect. Whenever you roll down a snowball down the hill, it gains momentum, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is why you seem to be stuck in like bad habits. Because you do one bad habit and it compounds into bigger and bigger bad habits. You binge eat once. Wait, hold on. My bad for that, bro. There was someone outside. Anyway, bro, what you have to get is, what was I saying? Oh yeah, bro, you need to just make progress. Like you stop like trying to do the big thing just immediately. Like if I told some random guy, like who's never been to the gym, if I told him to bench 100 kg, could he do it? Realistically, even I can't do 100 kg, but I could, like in a few years probably. But like, bro, if I told the beginner who has never been to the gym and I told him to bench press this big weight, could he do it realistically? The answer is no. The reason why, he's not built up to it, bro. He's not gone to the workouts. He's not built up momentum. You need momentum. That's this, like, if you understand this one principle, the reason why you feel incapable of improving your life, I know the type of person you are. You want to improve your life. You've been trying to improve your life. This is why you've been searching up looks maxing routines online and you've been trying to look better. This is why you've been searching up aesthetic body guides. You've tried to be like improving your physique. Everyone's telling you to do push-ups and pull-ups and this and this and that and that. Bro, you need to understand, all of this is because you have a deep desire to improve your life. Right? You want to improve your life. So you want to improve your life, but you just don't have the blueprint. You don't have the map. You don't have the guide to improve your life. And I'm giving it to you here. This is how you improve your life. Stop trying to look for the most optimal routine. Stop trying to look for the most optimal study routine. Stop trying to look for like the most optimal sleep routine. Just do. Experience. Think about where all knowledge came from. They come from books. But who wrote in the books? How did they find the knowledge to write in the books? Is because of human experience. At some point, a human had to like get some sticks and like do this on the ground. Yo, this sounds crazy, but like and like make a fire to survive. At some point, a human had to get like a big stick and put like a rock on it and shape it and throw it at the ball to get food. At some point, a human had to do these things. And because of that experience of human action, that's the knowledge that was farmed from that, and knowledge has been like collected from there, and then it was put into books, and then it was passed down from the books to now. So you need to understand all human knowledge came from action. So you need to do action. The best knowledge that you can ever have is literally you. You need to do the action. Like imagine, like online, if you read studies about, okay, this workout routine is the most optimal, it might not be for you, because your body might respond differently to this workout routine than to this workout routine. You never know, but you only know if you try. You only know if you do the work first. So the way you actually get into self-improvement, into improving your life, into quitting video games, into quitting your bad addictions, into stopping these bad habits, and into getting into consistently good habit routines. The way you do that is literally, bro, it starts with 1 second of meditation. It starts with one push-up. It starts with 1 second, one paragraph of reading. Think about that. Really, like, you can read for 1 paragraph. You can meditate for literally 10 seconds right now. You can pause this video right now and meditate. Take like 3 mindful breaths. If you like, just close your eyes. Do this with me, right? Focus on the breath. That's it. You could have literally just done that and you've made progress. And you can tick off the box on meditation. You can do 1 push-up and you can tick off the box of exercise. I know you think 1 push-up is not going to do anything, and for reality, it's not going to do anything. That 1 push-up is not going to do anything, right? But what it's going to do really is it's going to give you the grounds to do something, you know? What I mean by that is that 1 push-up alone is not going to make you gains, but what is going to make you gains is the winner effect. And that's what that 1 push-up creates. It creates a momentum, a positive momentum of being a winner, and you carry that forward. You carry the energy of being a winner, and then you win your day. Imagine you start your day with meditation immediately. You won the day. You've already got your first win for the day. And then you make your bed, that's 2. And then you read, that's 3. And then you cold shower, that's 4. And then you eat clean, that's 5. And then you go to the gym, 6. And then you study, that's 7. Like, you keep piling up wins. And then you become a winner. This is how you actually make progress. You start with the basics. You go all the way back to the very, very basics. You start. How do you start boxing? You start with the jab. You start with the jab. The jab, right? And then you go into more advanced concepts. You start incorporating weaves. You start incorporating uppercuts. You start like moving around. Like, this is how you build up. Think about anything. How do you get good at piano? You start with the easy song first, and then you progressively overload how hard the song is. You add more notes. You start with a small section of the song, and then you increase the section of the song, and you increase more, and then you more, and then more, and then more. How do you get good at the gym? You start with a 1 kg dumbbell, and then you level it up, and then you level it up to the 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 100 kg. Like, bro, you improve by progressively overloading at your edge, right? So basically, the action step for you: make a habit tracker. Write down the self-improvement habits, because these are your basics. These are like your this is like your jab in boxing, right? So write down meditation, write down reading, and write down journaling. Those 3 will save your life. Write those down. And every single day, have a fixed wake up routine, right? Like, wake up at like a certain time. For me, it's 7:30 right now, right? For you, it can be like 6 o'clock. It can be anything. Just pick up. If you just woke up tomorrow at a certain time, you've already won, because you woke up on time, right? If you said to yourself, if you made a promise to yourself that, okay, I'm going to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and you woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning by using an alarm, you've already won because you've gotten momentum. Whereas other people are still sleeping, you're awake. It gives you like that mindset, like the positive effect. It gives you like the self-esteem, the confidence to like conquer the day, you know. And then you meditate straight away. Like set 1 minute of meditation and just do it. Like just sit down. Even if you don't know how to meditate, just sit down and just close your eyes for 1 minute. That's it. And you made progress. You've gotten better at the skill of meditation. And then after that, read one paragraph of a book. And if you don't have books, bro, that's fine. Just search up Ocean of PDF online. This is very important, right? Search up Ocean of PDF online and you'll get free books. Like search up any book. Like you've seen Atomic Habits, 48 Laws of Power, just search it up, you'll get it for free, all right? Oceanofpdf.com. All right? And then just read one paragraph and just tick off the box. And then after that, journal 3 things you're grateful for. Literally write down, I'm grateful for having a house. I'm grateful for having a bed. I'm grateful for eating a nice meal yesterday. Like write down what you're grateful for. And bro, you've woken up, you woke up, and in the first 5 minutes, you've conquered the day. You've done 3 things that you've never done before in the past 2 weeks, in the past month, in the past 2 years, you've not done meditation. In the past 2 years, you've not done journaling. You've made more progress than all of that time combined in 5 minutes of one day. This is how you start self-improvement, my friend. Really, it starts at the basics. It starts at the jab. It starts at the small section in the piano. It starts at the 1 kg dumbbell, the 20 kg barbell for bench press. It starts at the very beginning, at the basics. So I hope you understood that lesson. Subscribe if you made progress. You probably will. I'll see you in the next one.